How we doing, Dodgers Nation? Doug McCain here. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMac_LA. Is Trea Turner done in LA? Is there any chance the Dodgers re-sign him? We got the latest on that in just a second. But quick reminder for all the latest Dodgers news and rumors all off-season long. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. And if you want to see us post even more Dodgers content, you really want to support the channel, smash that like button. And as always, I want your takes down below in the comment section. Today's Dodgers Nation question of the day. What does your gut tell you about where the Dodgers stand right now with Trea Turner? What do you think the percentage chances are that LA will re-sign the silver slugging winning shortstop? And who do you want to see as the Dodgers shortstop next season? Let me know down below. And for all latest Dodgers news, head over to DodgersNation.com. So the three biggest needs for the Dodgers this offseason is 1, starting pitching, 2, who will play shortstop, and 3, they need some outfield help. And when it comes to the shortstop position, for a long time, a lot of Dodger fans, a lot of people surrounding the team thought maybe Trea Turner was going to be the long-term solution at shortstop. Maybe he would fall in love with LA and want to stay with the Dodgers for the duration of his career. And in my opinion, despite the fact that he has taken a step back defensively, he still is the best shortstop available this offseason. I would take Trea Turner over Carlos Correa and Xander Bogaerts and Dansby Swanson. He is still such a dynamic player, and we'll dive a little more into his numbers in just a second. But to me, Trea is still the top-tier guy in this free agent shortstop class. Now, what is the status right now between the Dodgers and Trea Turner? Is there any buzz that he could re-sign? Well, this is from MLB.com's Juan Toribio. He wrote, "The Dodgers have been in contact with Trea Turner, and those conversations are expected to continue throughout the offseason. But the reality is starting to sink in that Turner likely won't be playing in Los Angeles in 2023. Turner, arguably the best shortstop on the market, will get a long-term contract." So first things first, let's break out the star of the show. Here he is, the Dodgers rumor meter. And for this rumor that has Trea Turner being gone from LA, I give this a 3 Dodger dogs. I definitely think there is some serious smoke here. There hasn't been a lot of buzz about Trea Turner re-signing with LA. I've talked to a lot of people in recent weeks, and it's pretty clear at this point that he won't be back with the Dodgers. Now, is there still a possibility the Dodgers could get back in the mix with Trea? Yes, I guess there is. It's unlikely, and what would have to happen would be the Dodgers would have to convince themselves that Trea is their long-term solution at shortstop. They would have to want him so bad that they'd be willing to outbid teams like the Phillies or the Cubs or maybe even the Yankees if Aaron Judge signs with the Giants and the Yankees decide they have so much money to spend, maybe they bring on a bat like Trea Turner. The Dodgers would have to spend big-time bucks and outbid everyone out there for Trea's services, because Trea Turner, he can deny it all he wants, but it is a known fact that he wants to play on the East Coast. He's from Bradenton, Florida. He went to college at NC State in North Carolina. He's an East Coast guy, and that has that gravitational pull. And I think if you're Trea Turner, you do realize the fact that you are going to have success in Los Angeles, but maybe you want to play with the Philadelphia Phillies. Play with your former teammate, Bryce Harper. They have a glaring need at shortstop. Bryson Stott is not that guy. They can slide him over to second base, have Trea Turner play shortstop, and he's had so much success in the NL East, a division where he's very comfortable. And I think that that probably is most likely the landing spot for Trea Turner. But if the Dodgers wanted him, they could offer him a massive deal, and maybe he would consider it. Now, should the Dodgers do that? Well, you know, I bring my facts to the fight, and we've done tons of deep dives on Trea Turner's numbers, but here's some other ones to chew on. Well, if you look at his season last year, he slashed 298, 343, 466, had a 128 WRC plus, and all those numbers were down from his 2021 season where he slashed 328, 375, 536, had a 142 WRC plus, hit a career high 28 home runs. In 2022, he hit 21 home runs. So his numbers were down across the board. He still made the All-Star team. He won the Silver Slugger, but his approach was a little different. You saw more chase from Trea. He was offering at breaking balls low and away. That really was his kryptonite last season. He had a 33.1% chase rate, a 26.3 whiff rate, which was the worst worst of his career. And then also, the defense continues to trend in the wrong direction. In 2018, Trea had a 12 outs above average and has had just 4 outs above average since, from 2019 to 2022. In 2022, he had a 0 outs above average. So the defense has continued to slide in the wrong direction. But having said that, despite his average at best defense, he's proven to be one of the most valuable and productive players in all of Major League Baseball. His 6.3 F4 last season was 12th in the show. His 13.1 F4 is second in all of Major League Baseball since the start of the 2021 season, behind Aaron Judge's 17. So he has proven to be one of the elite players in the game. And what you're getting in Trea Turner is a guy that's going to hit close to 300 and be among the league leaders in hits. Get you between 20 and 30 home runs, between 30 and 40 doubles, 30 plus stolen bases, and that is where you focus your attention. If you can just be league average defensively at a premium position, you will take that, considering how dynamic of a player he is. And let's not forget, with all the new rules that are going to encourage stolen bases, that's going to up his value even more. And another big knock on Trea Turner has been his performance in the postseason, that he can't get it done on the biggest stage when the lights are the brightest. Heading into last year's NLDS, he had a career .561 postseason OPS. Well, in that series against the Padres, he ended up going 6 for 18, hit .333 with an 11-11 OPS, 2 home runs, 2 doubles. But if you take that at face value, yeah, that looks great, but there were certain situations with runners in scoring position that he just wasn't able to execute. He had an inability to get the ball over the right side with the runner on third, and you saw late in Game 3, wasn't able to steal that base. And then defensively, he really cost them in Game 2. His error led to the game-winning run for the Padres, and then you saw later in the series going out into left field and taking that ball away from Chris Taylor. So there were some moments where his defense was more sus than Drake on Rich Flex. So I think Trea Turner defensively, he definitely leaves a lot more to be desired. And when you consider the restriction on the shift next season, you definitely need a shortstop that you can trust defensively. And I just don't know if he's that guy. I do think he's the best shortstop in this bunch, but I just don't think you should commit to a guy that long at that position. You consider, too, his speed. His ultra elite speed is a big part of his game. Since the start of the 2017 season, he leads all of Major League Baseball in infield singles by a wide margin. And every year that goes by, the deeper you get into the contract, he's going to lose some steps. And when you have that diminished athleticism, that diminished speed, it's going to impact his overall numbers and his overall game. So that's definitely something that you need to consider with Trea Turner. For me, Trea Turner and the Dodgers, it was the ultimate summer fling. He killed it in the summer months in 2021, and then the 2022 season, he had a great year. And then when it came to the fall time, yeah, it's the summer loving. You're kind of over it. It's almost like the Dodgers, they were test driving a Lamborghini for a season and a half, but it was one of those lime green Lamborghinis, those super fast ones, and you're like, do I really want to own this forever? I don't know. I don't know about at this price. I think the Dodgers, they would be wise to probably make a trade for a shortstop, the one that I was talking about before all these people came in and talked about Willy Adames. Let's not forget, I presented the idea that, hey, the Dodgers should consider Adames when you consider the pop, when you consider the defense. You consider, too, he's under team control for 2 seasons, so you don't have to commit long term. So I'm going to be dropping an entire video with 10 shortstop options for the Dodgers next season. And based on everything that I've gathered at the moment, it doesn't appear that Trea Turner will be back in LA. My prediction is that he ends up with the Philadelphia Phillies or the New York Yankees. I think if the Giants find a way to sign Aaron Judge, the Yankees will say to themselves, hey, we had all this money to spend. We could definitely use a Trea Turner. Trea says, hey, it's New York. It's the East Coast. It's the pinstripes. It's a hitter's ballpark. I think maybe he goes with the Yankees, despite the fact they have Peraza and Volpe. I think the Yankees could use him. There's no doubt about that. But right now, my prediction for Trea Turner is the Philadelphia Phillies or the Yankees. Right now, the buzz is not that he's going to return to the Dodgers. But let me know down below in the comment section, where do you think that Trea Turner ends up next season? Do you think the Dodgers should make an aggressive offer and try to overpay to get him back to LA? I want your takes down below. And who would you like to see for the Dodgers at that position next season? Let me know down below in the comment section. My name is Doug McCain. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMac_LA. For all latest Dodgers news and rumors all off season long, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that that notification bell. And if you really want to support the channel out, smash that like button. And until next time, think blue, bleed blue, and I'm out.